Hello everybody. It's John Schwab with KQS, and I'm here to show you a little bit of insight on what I do with my sellers and what we do to come up with a plan to sell their house in the quickest amount of time for the highest price. So what I do here is this is another tool that I use. So depending on where the individual lives, so I think I picked Murrieta, zip code 92562. Wherever the individual lives, we work on a strategy for that house. So we'll go to 92562. Let's just leave it at that. And from there, we're going to select the type of property they have. If it's a single family, condominium, townhome, or manufactured home. So let's select just a single family. Or yes. And we're going to go new listings. So it lets me know that listings for 92562 are down over 31% from last year. So I'm on a 1 year instead of we can go out to the max, but usually we're going to go out to 1 year because that's the most likely for your comps, and we're going to have monthly data. So right now, currently in Murrieta, zip code 92562, we have 88 active listings, or new listings, I'm sorry. So then we'll go to active listings. So from October of last year to this year, we have a decrease of 22%. So we have 256 active listings, and as of October last year, we had 328 listings. So the inventory has decreased, and that's good for sellers because they can maximize profits in the shortest amount of time, depending on if their home is marketed correctly and staged and photoed and shot correctly and marketed. So let's go to pending sales. This is what's actively pending. So in October, we had 67 pending sales for zip code 92562 in Murrieta. And that's down from It's down almost 40% from October of last year. There have been 111 at this time last year in October that were pending sales. So less houses, less active sales, because some buyers will wait until there are more variety of homes to choose from. Also, we'll go to closed sales. So we'll go to closed sales, and we had 90 closed sales this past October compared to last October, which would have been 94. So a little bit, 4% less, so not too bad considering. Total closed sales for October were 180, decrease of 4% still from last year. So October of last year would have been 188. Closed volume total 86 million. Let's see the sales price. Now when we go down here to the sales price, this is actually just a median sales price. So that's usually the number that's most commonly repeated. So that currently is at 435, and it has an increase of 11%. But I like to use the average. So go to the average, and the average is 484,000. So that's an increase of almost 8%. Okay, now we'll go to the next slide, and it's the percentage of original price received. So this is from what was listed to what it sold for. So let's go back to the average. And it has actually went up 0.5%, which I would suggest because the inventory is still low, but it was at one time up to 98.9% of the original price that was received for the home. So we had a small decrease. Alright, percent of the last list price. This would have been on average 99.1%. So that's just saying if you change the list price, this would have been compared to the last list price. They usually got a higher margin for that sales price if they had a price cut or a price reduction. They were still right on the price reduction. Now let's go to price per square feet and average. So the average price per square foot has went up roughly almost 6% to 201. And if you look, January 2016, it was at $174 per square foot. So we've come quite a ways. So you're looking at what, 20, 25, 27, $27 increase from January of 2016 till now. All right, let's go to months on supply. Now, on the average sales, an average market has 6 months inventory of housing. Now, currently we are sitting at 3. So that's a almost 19% decrease from October last year. We had a 3.7, so we're sitting at a 3%. So that means sellers have the advantage to price their home accordingly and get that price depending on the comps in that area. The days on market, it used to be 55 days from the time, this is the median, let's go back to that average. It was in January 2016, 75 days on the market. It went to 79. Then as inventory started to shrink, less houses, more competition, sales prices were getting competitive, and it went up a little bit during the summer, or beginning of January, February, and spring, and then we had a sharp decrease in May of 2017 because houses were going fast. Some agents were actually even putting in offers for without even seeing the property. So that just lets you know that the market is tight, and so people do want to get that house if it is a good home and it's listed correctly. All right, so if you have any other questions, this is just for 92562. I'll be posting additional videos with other information as far as other areas. We can still go over standard sales, foreclosures, and let's see what we had in 92562 currently. Okay, currently we have 36 standard. Well, this is the average days on the market. Just to let you know how quick properties are selling, a short sells on the market for an average of 5 days. A real estate owned is 16, and a standard sell is 36. So the market's hot for short sales and real estate owned properties. Investors are buying them up, and they're going quick. So if you have any questions, send me a text, email, or give me a call, and let me know what you think. All right, thank you and have a great day. Appreciate you watching this video. Bye.